I'm J. Michael Tatum, and this is AniLog TV.
So today we have somebody special. I get to actually interview people that know what they're talking about. So this is going to be really cool. Ladies and gentlemen, you might know this man from...
Wait a minute, what kind of interview is this going to be?
What, industry?
No pressure or anything?
You might know my guest here from Black Cat, Speed Grapher, Samurai 7, Aquarian Age, Bakano, One Piece. Ladies and gentlemen, J. Michael Tatum.
Hello.
Good to have you here. Good to have you today.
Thank you. Thank you. This is going to be fun.
Yeah, definitely. Well, at least I hope so.
It's already fun.
Well, good.
I'm having a blast.
Good. Okay, well, I'm going to give you the first shot at this. Tell me about yourself.
Myself?
Yourself.
God. Well, you know, I'm kind of just a big goofy guy that likes to make, fun of himself. So I got into acting kind of accidentally, and I've always been the chatty one, the guy that's always, if in a room full of people, you can usually hear him from across the room. Blah, blah, blah. That's been me all my life. And, but I have a lot of fun with it, and I feel, just in terms of this industry, getting into it and doing it, I've done a lot of things professionally in my life. I've gone from this career to this career to that career to that career, just because I've never really quite found my niche, but since I've been doing this, I really feel like it, and it's like finally perfect. It feels like the perfect marriage of my own natural abilities, my own natural inclinations, and the industry itself that I'm in. I'm like, oh, this is me. I am an anime character. Once I accepted that.
That's the first step. Okay, so you've done tons of roles.
Mm-hmm.
Most of them I just named.
Yes.
Favorite role in recent memory?
Well, it's hard to pick a favorite. It really, really is, because I've really enjoyed just about everything I've done. I've not yet encountered the time where I'm like, God, I hate this character I'm playing. I like everything, and it's hard to choose a favorite. But in terms of just sheer energy and how much fun and how much laughing and joking we did while recording, I would have to say in recent memory it was Isaac from Bakano, who is just this big, ridiculous buffoon, and he's huge all over the place. And not only was it a really well-written show from the outset, and the adaptive scripts put together by the team were great to work with too. It's a fun show. I was really into it because it's so Americana through the sort of Japanese lens of anime, which was great. And getting to play that particular character who was so loud and theatrical and lovable and ridiculous was fun, but I think we laughed so much because I had to do such ridiculous things in the booth to get the voice out. So I'd be making these ridiculous poses and doing things with my body that normally you don't have to do. And my director and Tyler, the director Tyler Walker, and the engineer would just crack up. So it was slow going, but it was fun. It was a blast. Seriously, if I could wake up the rest of my life and do a show like that every day, I'd be very fit. One. And two, very, very happy. So right Isaac, definitely Isaac.
Definitely Isaac. Okay, well, along the same lines, triggers to get in a character. I know voice actors always have a thing, that I say this and so I can do this character, or I do this and I can do this character.
Sometimes, for me, it's usually it'll be a particular line, maybe one that we've already recorded, maybe in the first episode that feels the most that character would say. That's not his line, not his shtick, but that's the most voice. And so if you hear that and repeat it back, which is usually what an actor will do, the director will find a reference and do it. Right. That usually gets me into character. Before I get to the studio, a lot of times, I'm a big music buff. I love music, and I love music in a lot of anime. And so if I can find the soundtrack for the show I'm working on, I'll have it playing in my car en route to the studio, which always puts me in the mood and kind of gets me there. So there's a lot of triggers, but that music is one, definitely. And if the show like Oran, I love the music in Oran, I love the music in Bakano, love the music in Aquarion, which that was some of the best music I've heard in anime. Anything like that I can get a hold of to use, I use it, and I love it. That's kind of my trigger, I guess.
Yeah. And you do ADR too, right?
Directing, yes, I do the voice directing.
Okay. So what's the difference between being in the booth and doing it yourself and having somebody do it and say, I need a little more of this?
It's between the voice actor and the voice director, there's not a lot of difference, really. I mean, I kind of, very nice. in the booth. You know, as an actor, I'm very, you know, I'll just do whatever you tell me to. I'm just like, that's great. If you like it, that's good. You know, and that's what I'm paid for, basically. So I try to be as easygoing and as calm and collected and easy to work with as possible, because it just makes everyone comfortable. When you're the director, though, you can be a little meaner. I don't often have to be, because we work with such wonderful people up there, but it's, you know, actually the truth is both professions inform the other. I think I've become a better voice actor from my experience in the director's chair, and I'm certainly bring my voice acting experience into the director's chair when I'm directing someone, because, you know, it kind of gets you in the head of the actor. And, you know, speaking of triggers, for example, that's a great one. You know, if you need to, as a director, get them there, you have all sorts of things at your disposal, because as an actor, you know what works for you.
Right.
And so, yeah, there's really not a huge, I don't know where the line is. It constantly moves, but I'm always careful, though, to know that when I'm in the booth being directed, I'm not the director. And at the end of the day, I just do what they tell me to do.
Right.
But, you know, I've never been steered wrong yet. So.
Okay. What is your kung fu style?
My kung fu style? Penguin. I lie flat on my belly and just slide away.
Well done, well done.
My kung fu is no good.
All right. That was good. Who do you most want to work on a project with?
Oh, the most, you know, I love a lot of the people that I've already worked with. Any chance I have to work with them again is something that I jump at. Some of my favorite people to work with that I have worked with and would do it again in a heartbeat. I love working with Brina Palencia. She's one of my favorites. She's also a close personal friend, has become one through our working together, and I admire her. She's got a gorgeous voice. She's a wonderful actress. I love working with her. She's also a director and actress, as well as a singer, and does it all. And so I've worked with her on either side of the booth several times, and any chance I have to work with her in any capacity is great. I love working with people like Colleen Klinkenbeard, who is immensely talented and could do anything in the booth, and has. I mean, it's just wonderful. I learned so much watching her as a director. And she's just one of the most talented actresses in this industry, I think, and many others besides. She's just great. I love everybody. I love working with Caitlin Glass, who directed Oron, of course, and everyone in the cast of Oron was wonderful. And I was very lucky to be oftentimes one of the last people recorded on an episode for that show, just because of my schedule, so I got to play off of everyone else's recording, which was great when you have a cast like Vic Mignogna and Lucy Christian and Greg Ayres and Todd Habercorn, you know, and Travis Willingham. You know, I mean, you can't go wrong. It's like I don't even have to act. I just have to respond to what's there, and so that's great. Anytime I have a chance to work with someone who knows their way so well around a booth and can just get in a character like that and make it believable and wonderful is awesome. I don't know that there's anyone I have worked with that I wouldn't want to work with again. But definitely, you know, you want someone that can have fun with it and doesn't take it too seriously, but can give you a great performance if needed. And I've been very fortunate in working with a lot of people that can do that. So it's like one big happy love fest family. Sorry. It's not a very interesting interview. I'm just like, I love everybody.
Everybody.
It's awesome.
We love each other.